up, guys? I'm going to show you how to surf Encinitas any day of the year. I'm going to show you how to read the swells, how to know where to go and know where not to go. But first, I got to go surf because it is pumping right now. So the best time to wake up and go surf in Encinitas, Southern California in general, is about 5 in the morning. We're a little bit off of that. It's now 10:30, but we're going to go stop and get a coffee first, which is a great way to start your surf session, especially when you can poop before you surf. You'll surf better. Right now we're driving south from my house, which is in the very north end of Encinitas, which is called Leucadia, and we're heading down this way because it's kind of where you want to head when there's more of like a north or a west swell. And then if there's like south swell or south-southwest, anything like that, you're gonna want to basically stick north of Swami, so like D Street, Beacons, like all the way up to Ponto. I'll like consider Ponto Encinitas for the sake of this video. So there is a bit of a problem with Seaside. It's kind of the best wave for a shortboard anywhere around here, and so it's also the most crowded and localized spot. It's pretty hard to get waves here. I definitely would not recommend surfing here if you're just trying to cruise and like, you know, get some waves and have fun. I know everybody, and some days I still get stuffed by like the older dude. So how you doing? That was Johnny. Johnny lived here when this was a trailer park. Whole parking lot was just dirt, and there were trailers in here, and he used to live here then, and he is still here, which is pretty amazing. This is my Peanut. I brought this one because you can pretty much ride it any day of the year. I only brought one board with us, and so I wanted it to kind of be, you know, if you guys are coming here on a surf trip, you might only have one board, or you might only be able to bring one board with you. So something like this is going to be a good call. It has side cuts and a squash tail, but it's still pretty flat and round, so you can ride it any day of the year, except maybe like the biggest day of the year in Encinitas here. So check it out. They're on my website. I'm actually making myself a new one right now, and we'll have a little video coming out about that soon. This is Jack Coleman. He's a pretty cool dude. He is filmed. He's cold. He's got the world's best beard mustache combo. 3 words from Jack.
Get lit quick. No, not. Oh God. 3 words? 3 words? All right. Buff guy cut back.
Love it. Jack Coleman. So we at Surf Seaside. We got a crying baby, and we are going to go home and then carry on with our day. This is Swami's. Once you see this, you've arrived. This is probably the best wave in Encinitas. It's good. North swell, south swell's okay. This is like kind of south-southwest right now, so it's like it's hitting. It's not hitting great, but it's still gonna be fun. Very, very crowded. Very angry people sometimes, not always. Very crowded, but very good. Good for a longboard on the inside, good for a shortboard on the outside. Definitely a lot of paddling. You're probably gonna get burned by a dude on like a 12-foot glider. But if you're here in Encinitas and it looks fun, paddle out. Just know that it might take you a while to get waves. This is Grayson. Grayson's gonna tell us what he loves and what he hates about Swamis.
What I love about Swamis is the big energy vortex outside in the lineup. And what I don't like about Swamis is that Zach catches every good wave.
When you show up to Swamis, there's a good practice barrel, so you can come here and practice your stance and holding into the face. But just remember, there's no lefts at Swamis, so you can only practice going that way. So in the middle of the afternoon, the wind's already coming up. Good spot if it's windy in the middle of the afternoon. We're gonna go catch a couple waves because this looks like the spot for today. So this building right here is where the monks live. There's actually monks that live here. I'm pretty sure to become a monk here, you have to sell all your stuff and give them all your money, and then you live there for free for the rest of your life. You have to shave your head too. Now we're at Beacons. This is a great place to come if you're trying to just get some mellow waves. This is kind of the Barney capital of Encinitas. Very slow, very mushy waves, but it's really fun. If you have like a big longboard or a glider or something, it's a good place to go. This used to be a pretty popular wave for very good surfers. David Nueva used to surf here a bunch. Donald Takayama used to surf here a bunch. But the reef used to kind of extend out. Something broke. Nobody knows what happens, but the wave isn't quite as good as it used to be. Very fun wave. Very slow, mushy. It's a good time if you're just trying to chill and you have a big board. There's kind of 2-3 main spots that you can surf. There's North Reef off to the north. That's a fun little wave, usually a little bit less crowded. And then there's Bamboos, kind of like this whole beach break area in between, which is actually pretty good right now. There's like actually a lot of sand, which is very rare. Off to the other side over there, that's like the main reef. And there's lefts, rights that come in over there, and it's usually good. And then very far down, it might look good, but it's usually an illusion. There's like a weird little sandbar and it looks like a really sick, slightly barreling left, and it's not. So don't waste your time over there. This is Cardiff Reef. So we're here. It's a very fun reef wave. You got Suckouts, which is on the north side, and then you have South Peak, which is on the south side, which is kind of a long right. Suckouts is a left and right, which is better kind of at high tide. This is a good wave to come to if you're in town because it's good on a south swell. It's good on a big north swell. If it is big, though, you're going to want a big board because there is the most disgusting amount of current out here. And it does get pretty crowded all the time. It's usually crowded. Pretty much any day of the year that you're here, you can surf Cardiff. But just be very careful about the river because back in the lagoon, I think probably since the 90s, there's been a cracked sewage pipe, like a big sewage main. And so if you're here and it smells like poop, it is poop. It's disgusting. I know people who've gotten staph from it. No, it's not just decomposing organic matter in the lagoon, it's poop. So be careful about that. Other than that, great place to bring your family and your kids. And if it's like a really high tide, you can still surf here. That's the good thing about Cardiff is even on like a 7-foot high tide, you can still get little waves. And so it does get crowded at high tide because everybody knows that it's good at high tide. And then low tide is better over at South Peak. Suckouts is not good for a longboard at low tide. So if it's tide's low, don't come here to longboard. A couple more tips. If you're here and it's summertime, you're gonna usually be getting south swell. Swami's in north is gonna be where you're gonna wanna check first. You're gonna have D Street, Moonlight, Beacons, Grandview. Those waves are a good like starting point, I guess. And if none of those waves are good for whatever reason, then come south like Swami's, Cardiff, all that kind of stuff. But thanks for watching the video. We are pretty much done here. If you have any more questions about where to go, when to go, I will not tell you a lot of things, but you can try. You can try and get stuff out of me. Let me know. Thanks for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe, and I'm going to keep doing more good stuff like this for you.